Saturday pregame, this is Johnny Detroit, and first to the question at hand. Is this bag really made out of 100% recyclable materials? And if it does go back into the environment, will it harm Mother Nature? So the first question, I really don't know. The second question, honestly, I really don't care. The fact is, yesterday I went 0-4, and since I do these videos and I had tons of people who bought my selection yesterday, that's the first thing I need to do. Is one of the things about pregame that allows us to have relationships with places like ESPN, Fox Sports, and MSNBC is the fact that we are transparent and we do not pull the old school stuff of telling you and bragging when we win and never bringing it up when we lose, and also having no way for you to monitor whether we win or lose. Whereas if you go to every pro's homepage, you can look at the past 100 selections to see and check if the promotion they have for the day is actually truthful and accurate. So that's one of the things we pride ourselves in. So I'm going to wear this paper bag this whole video because after going 0-4, besides that I'm disgusted. Had a long talk with Marco last night. Actually, I called him and said I needed 20 minutes just to listen to me vent and babble. $10. If you spend at least $1 with pregame in the last 12 months, Christmas Day, we put $10 in pregame cash in your shopping cart. That does expire tonight at midnight, so you definitely want to put that into play today if you haven't and take advantage. And also, pregame.tv, there's 8 videos up right now from your favorite pregame pros breaking down not only college bowl action, but also the NFL action for tomorrow. So now let's get to the barely good, kind of okay, and mainly ugly yesterday at pregame. Is Denver money, props to you after losing your 3-star game of the week. You rebound and hit your 3-star yesterday. Props to Ben Burns. He had 7 selections and he won 6 of the 7. Now to the mighty ugly. Good fella. He dropped his 3-star. Larry Ness got rolled. Marco D'Angelo hit his NBA, but he went 0-2 in bowls. Rough day for Spartan. Rough day for Vegas Runner. And a horrible day for me at 0-4. One of the things, too, is how many bad beats can some of the pros take in a 24-hour period. Night before, Washington, huge play. Essentially, Baylor needed a first down to take a knee, and they run for like 60 yards for a meaningless touchdown. And then Washington fumbles the kickoff. Yesterday, a bunch of pros were on Tulsa. They fumble before the half. BYU recovers. They score with 9 seconds left to get a quick touchdown. And then to end the game with some 4th down conversions, Brigham Young with 30 seconds left throws a touchdown pass to the end zone to win and cover. And to make matters worse for Marco and many other pros late at night, they had Iowa plus the points. Iowa is covering the game. Oklahoma is looking to just run out the clock. Another broken tackle, another late touchdown, game over, backdoor cover. So rough day for the pros. A lot of red yesterday at pregame, we're going to be honest when there is. So with that being said, who am I looking at? Well, the fact is I'm still looking at guys because we have consistent winners at pregame.com, and there are going to be bad days, and if you practice good money management, you're going to have that sick knot in your stomach like at a junior high dance when the chick you like is dancing with some other dude. But you're going to have good knots and bad knots as long as you have good money management. You're not putting everything you have into play. Dwayne Bryant, this plays into the $10 I mentioned earlier. He has a $15 best bet going. Dwayne's kind of an under-the-radar guy. He's not overly flashy or touty or, pushing things overly hard within the community, but Dwayne's a really solid guy. He has a $15 best bet. I think it's his only game playing today, and you're going to want to check that out. Marco D'Angelo, after 3 rough beats in less than 24 hours, hope the big guy didn't have a heart attack last night. He was really disgusted when we had our phone talk last night to have yet both his games yesterday essentially lose in the either final minute or final 2 minutes, whereas the night before he lost his Washington game on the final 2 minutes. Hook, he has a big college basketball card, and with a lot of the bookmakers focusing on the Bulls, Hook could be sliding under the radar. And that's why I'm also going to suggest looking at Greg Shaker's Hoops game of the month. So let's move on to what else we have going at pregame. The free selection yesterday, granted it was a backdoor cover, but it still paid the same. Yesterday's free selection on this video came from Tony George, Oklahoma. Today we're going to go with J.R. O'Donnell, and he likes Vanderbilt over Cincinnati. He likes Vanderbilt actually to win by 7. He thinks James Franklin has the team ready to play. Obviously, they're coming out of the SEC. He thinks since he was snubbed for a better bowl, it's a little bit of disappointment on their end, where Vanderbilt historically has been the whipping boy of the SEC. And I believe JR mentioned that they're only in their 4th bowl game in school history, so they're really motivated for this game. Factor in there from the SEC. He likes Vanderbilt over 7. So to end the video, one thing I want to do is I get a lot of people who message me on Twitter, send me emails, and some messages, hey, asking me, hey, when you quote the stats of what a number's worth or what you should be teasing or certain mathematics, how do you know that stuff? Well, one is I'm super duper smart, and inside of this big Polish pasty dome of mine, I got a big brain. Or I could be honest and say I do a lot of reading, a lot of research online. So two books I'd really recommend is one, Sharp Sports Betting. I know it says 2009, but the math pretty much stays consistent, by Stanford Wong. You get this on Amazon. I know you're going to want to rush to your local bookstore, but Amazon is a lot cheaper and a lot quicker to get. So I definitely would check out Sharp Sports Betting by Stanford Wong. He breaks down a lot of the mathematics behind football. And another good book that I actually just read recently is Conquering Risk, Attacking Vegas, and Wall Street. I skipped the Wall Street part, but in the back sides they summarize a lot of the better books. Is they have some really cool, handy-dandy charts breaking down college football, NBA, NFL, money lines, and what the true value of the numbers are. And it's a really good help when you're thinking of buying half points or the advantages of line shopping. So from Johnny Detroit, hopefully we have a better day at pregame.com. Rough day yesterday. Hope everyone has a great, safe, and happy New Year's Eve. Don't forget tomorrow we have the NFL, so I'll be back tomorrow. You're going to want to check out pregame.tv. And don't forget, most of all, use the $10 because it expires tonight. Thanks for watching, and Happy New Year's.